is at fault when someone is killed in the state of Florida? One victims' rights group says that it's more than just the person who committed the violent crime. On your side's Rich Donnelly joining us. And Rich, this group is opposing some bills before the state legislature.
Right now, there are multiple bills being reviewed in the Florida Legislature that remove liability against owners of apartment complexes if violent crimes are committed on their property. A second bill would reduce the statute of limitations for filing claims of negligent actions, and this group says that's not fair to families of the victims.
Victims are left holding the bag to financially make up for the harm that they have incurred through the crime.
When a crime scene is cleared, the pain remains for families of the victim. Families of victims of violent crimes and victim advocates met in Jacksonville to describe their opposition to House Bills 1165 and 837. House Bill 1165 provides owners of multifamily complexes with a presumption against liability if they have certain safety measures like security cameras, deadbolts on doors, and lighted common areas. Ivy Rohde from the National Center for Victims of Crime is opposed to these bills.
It does trample on crime victims' rights to be made whole. And it's not just with the offender. Whenever anybody has some fault, there should be opportunity for them to help make the crime victim whole for not doing their part.
Mary Scriber's son Brandon was shot and killed in Jacksonville in 2013.
He liked writing, he liked drawing, sketching. He's a family man. He loved his children. His children come first.
Scriber carries a picture of her murdered son with her every day and helped raise his young sons after he was killed.
They want to know why that person took their father's life. What did he do that was wrong? And they still ask me questions. Sometimes I get stumped.
Scriber doesn't want doors to close on financial avenues of restitution for other families after their loved ones are killed.
Scriber and opponents of these bills feel that there should not be limits on who can be found responsible for damages in instances of violent crimes. The legislator who introduced this bill hopes it will end frivolous lawsuits through tort reform. If these bills are approved and passed, they would go into effect July 1st of this year. Reporting Rich Donnelly, First Coast News, on your side.